Okay, I had this beautiful camera for my birthday. I think that was 2 weeks ago. I used to have one of these, I wouldn't like to say how many years ago, but it was in the 70s. It was blue, that's all I can remember. And I was so excited when I got this. When I had mine was it in the 70s? Goodness. My mum said to me, you know, you're never going to use that. It's too expensive to use. But I loved using it. I don't know where. Sadly, I don't know where the pictures are that I took then. So I didn't know how to use it, and I've been online, and I am now a Polaroid geek. I thank you for all your videos, and it fantastic, and blogs, and the Impossible Project. I've been reading up everything I could. So then I bought my film out of my birthday money, popped it in, took a picture, and it turned out like this. Okay, fine. It didn't put me off. I've been making notes about where I took them. This one I took inside. I just, even with the flash and there was lights on, it was in the evening. So I just couldn't wait. I wanted to take a picture of my sons, but it didn't like it indoors. There wasn't enough light. This one I also did in the day, indoors. But I actually think that maybe the image was getting too much light as well as I took it. And then I started to read more about online. What do you do if your images are black like this? And they were talking about the frog tongue that comes out and protects the image for the first 10 seconds when this Impossible Project film, which is fantastic. I love the Impossible Project. It's very sensitive. So I was talking to my son about that, and he said, what about taking the image straight into a black felt bag? So I thought, oh, okay, I'm going to try that. So I got one of my son's old hats, and I took the picture. Oh, so much research. I took the first picture. I'm so excited. Which one is it? Oh, too excited. I took the first picture outside, and I had read, but I just ignored it, that the Polaroid film or camera doesn't like backlighting. So the first one I took was outside, winter sunshine, January, but there was backlighting. But plus also, I wasn't used to doing this little system where you hold this over for the image. Oh, it's quite tricky. I'm not going to take one now because it's indoors and I just don't want to waste my film. Hold it over like that, making sure you don't get the bit of hat in the lens. Hold it over, and then you take the image, and it makes sure it doesn't hold the image back as it goes, and then it drop it into the hat, and then if you're outside, take it indoors, put it under your arm, put it somewhere inside, nice and warm and cozy, no light, it's in its cozy hat. And this is the image that I got from that. Now, oh, yes, but that was, I think that was like that. That's overexposed. I think that's because there was backlighting. Also, maybe I didn't cover it up enough, but that was that one. And then, this is why I like Polaroid cameras, because I think it's magic. I quite like the fact that you don't know whether it's going to turn out right or not. And then the second time, it just slipped into here. I kept it like that. I didn't put it on the heater, but I put it next to the radiator, went off, did some jobs, probably washing up, and then came back, and I had this beautiful image. Okay, it's not perfect, but that was my first, I'm not very good at maths, I don't know, my first Polaroid image for 35 years. Look, the cat has come out beautifully. Where's Merlin now? No, he's not in here. He came out beautifully, didn't he? The others aren't too bad either. And that's my tip for not getting your pictures to come out, to protect them from the light. I am going to buy a frog tongue from Impossible Projects. I think they're brilliant and that's a good idea. But that was just because I was so excited. I couldn't wait to use the camera. So I just wanted to share that idea with you. Thank you for listening.